I'm alive. Yep, still here. Anyway, anxiety things, part 1. Yeah, in case you haven't guessed it by now, I have myself a little case of the anxiety. Some days it's totally fine. Some days it's not. Sometimes I think about making an animation or drawing a picture, and the mere thought of it makes me want to rip my skin off. Other days, I paint happy little frogs and record audio I'll never use. It's not all bad. I mean, yeah, anxiety's like the worst, but also it makes for some funny stories. Funny stories to keep me up at night as I relive them over and over and over and over and over. So this one time I was meeting up with my professor for coffee because the school was doing this whole free coffee if you bring your professor thing, and yeah, that doesn't sound like it could lead to anything weird. But anyway, I was meeting up with him to talk about a project and get some free coffee in the library. It was pretty great because they just set up this awesome rip-off Starbucks and I was hyped. I got there and I saw my professor getting his coffee. Oh hey, come over after you get yours. So then I got in line. While I was in line, I just got to thinking, ooh, what to get. I don't really like coffee. I could just not get anything. That's fine. Wait, if I don't get anything, he's gonna think I just asked him to meet up because I'm weird, not because I like free coffee and I need help. I really don't want to come off as weird. I never ordered a coffee before. What do I even say? What if she doesn't think that I know what I'm talking about? Oh my god, it's too late to leave? Yeah, it's too late to leave. Hi, what can I get for you? Coffee, please. Alrighty, what kind? Vanilla. Okay, milk? I watched her look in the fridge and hesitate because the milk wasn't in there. She looked around and realized it was on the counter behind her. I could not tell you what she was thinking, but she woke up and chose violence that day as she slowly poured the milk into my coffee. Wow, thanks. Have a great day. Alright, let's get to it. They have the best coffee here, right? Yep, I get it all the time. What is wrong with me? So I see on your script he's taken like 4 sips of his coffee since I sat down. I really need to take a sip, or he's gonna get suspicious that I don't like coffee and he'll think that I'm not a grown-up and not take my writing seriously. Okay, just take a sip. It's probably fine. Oh my god, this is the worst thing I've ever tasted. What's wrong with it? It took me a long time to realize that it was spoiled milk, not the coffee was just nasty. It was literally years later that I accidentally drank some spoiled milk, and I was emotionally teleported back to that moment. I kept the most cool attitude ever, but I was screaming on the inside. We talked about my writing for a bit, but I honestly could not focus after that trauma I just endured. About halfway through our meeting, I realized it had been a while since I drank my hot garbage water, and he's had definitely at least 7 total sips, so I really need to step up my game. So, like an idiot, I picked up my spoiled coffee and took a long swig of it. At the end of the meeting, he was like, "This was fun, good luck on your project," and dipped. And I was left there with my toxic sludge. When I tell you I didn't drink coffee for years, I did not drink coffee for years. I was completely ruined. This other time, my brother-in-law paid for my sister and I to get massages for her birthday. It was so awesome. We were so excited to have real massages for the first time. The massage therapist asked me, "How much pressure?" And me, a dumb idiot, said, "Oh, I don't know, just go ham." And ham she went. This woman looked down on my mostly naked body and said, "Do you think you know pain? I will teach you pain." And thus began the most painful 40 minutes of my life. I want you to imagine being stung by a bee. But no, like you pinch a piece of your skin and present it to the bee to be stung. And you lean into that sucker. Yeah, it hurts. She's got both hands working double time delivering bee stings on me. At one point, I swear she had a third hand. I seriously leaned up to check if there was another person in the room, and there was not. A normal person may have been like, "Excuse me, ma'am, can you do less pressure?" But no, I have anxiety and I don't want to make her feel bad, so I just simply suffer. After that beautiful experience, my sister was like, "Man, that was so relaxing. Did you love it?" And I was like, "Mm-hmm." And she was like, "You hated it." Oh yeah, I feel awful. My whole body hurts. Yeah, the lesson here is don't drink spoiled milk and don't let people pinch you. Bye. So when I first got into doing animations, I was really bad, but that's okay. I think that's honestly a part of the process. I'm getting to a point now where I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it as quickly as possible. I used to draw every single image from beginning to end as a brand new image, and I finally learned how to use the programs to the best of my ability, where I can actually take my base and I add in all the different features and all of the different expressions. That way I can just mix and match and make whatever I need for the video. I even did this with backgrounds. That way I can simplify the process. I created a few standard backgrounds, all based on my living areas. I really like pulling from life for my animations. My character is always wearing whatever outfit I am wearing at the time that I'm drawing. Even the artwork on my wall is art that's actually on my wall. Whenever I sketch, I try and be fast and loose. That way I can kind of capture the idea of what I want everything to look like. And then I go in later and I fill in all of my colors, and then I use different layers to make different expressions. And then I'm sure to save each expression. That way I can mix and match them and make different parts of the video. But yeah, typically these take me an insane amount of time to make. So it's definitely been a lot of fun trying to come up with ways to make the process easier and quicker and overall just look better. When I look back on my old videos, a little part of my soul curls up and dies because it hurts me to see how bad they are. But in the end, it's nice to see how far I've come, because you don't realize that you're getting better at something until you're good at it, and then you look back and see, wow, I was terrible. But yeah, thanks for watching. I know this isn't like the most normal video ever, but hopefully this offers a little bit of insight and why I'm so crazy. Thanks, bye!